Alex, what's going on, man? Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that, man. I was actually thinking about you these past few days because I know, I think it was last Thursday or something like that. I mentioned how around this week I was going to give you a chance to pretty much give your side on things. Z, man, thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate that. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so as you're stopping by, guys, first off, I want to give you my genuine gratitude, every single one of you, whether you have already been subscribed for a while now, or if you just subscribed like Alex Workman just did. I appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm not just saying that. I actually do mean that sincerely. When I started doing this well, I've been doing YouTube for like over a year now, but when I started to change things up and kind of like change my content here and there, I didn't expect it to reach where it's at so quickly. But that goes to show you sometimes you gotta change your strategy and pretty much explore your options on YouTube to see results or to see changes here and there, whether it be in subscribers or views or anything in between. But yeah, I gotta thank every single one of you because honestly, I mean, y'all are way too kind um, and way too supportive. I appreciate it. I mean, I honestly sometimes I don't even have the words because you kind of get burnt out from saying thank you so much because I really am thankful and grateful. So it's a good look. You guys are great. I appreciate that. I'm an emotional person. Um, as it is, I'm not gonna cry on here or nothing like that. That'd be weird. But it really is nice, to kind of like see, as some people would say, not to sound cliche here, but the fruits of your labor and whatnot. So, I promise that, whatever I do from here on out, whether it be recorded videos, edited, or like live broadcasts or whatever, I'm going to try to do my very best to not waste anybody's time. I mean, I've always tried to do that, but even more so when you got more people like watching your stuff and pretty much giving their time to you and stuff. But yeah, Alex, I'm gonna talk about a few things, Alex. Touch on a few topics here and there. But if you are ready and want to talk about your side of the story, and pretty much express yourself on here, I have no problem at all. Pretty much bringing you on so you can tell your side of the story and pretty much, explain. Because a lot of people, and I don't blame them, they tend to believe that like I'm all completely blindly following Rami and all that. And I don't blame them because I do give them like a lot of support here and there. But that's not the case. Like I'm not blindly following somebody, and I know Alex Workman has a lot to say about him being the rogue, one of the rogue mods, and explaining his side of the story and pretty much letting everybody know and trying to set the record straight for everybody who either follows this channel or in general follows any of the other predator poacher channels. You know, so I'll give you a chance to talk if you want. Just let me know on the chat area if you want to talk, and I'll bring you on here later on today. Cam Robinson. Cam, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Guys, as you're stopping by, okay, and going on to the stream here, please, I really don't like begging or even asking, but as you chime in, please give the stream a thumbs up. Y'all know how that works. It lets YouTube know this is a worthy stream of watching and shakes up the algorithm, and it helps me out, and in turn, it helps you guys out as well, making sure that this stream is something not only worthy of watching, but it pretty much helps the interaction on here. So I'll appreciate if you guys give this stream a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Sadly, how's everyone? Rebecca, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And let's see. All right. So yeah. Let's not even get into drama in the chat, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna give Alex a chance to pretty much talk later on after I talk about a few things and explain myself. Actually, for a few reasons why I wasn't able to be on this past week. Oh, Cam, I appreciate the thumbs up, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, once you chime in and pretty much get on the stream, please like, share. If you're not subscribed, so subscribe to the channel. I'll highly appreciate it. But yeah, thank you so much, Cam, for that thumbs up, and anybody else who thumbs this stream up in the future from here on out. I appreciate that. All right, so first off, so this past weekend was a really rough one for me. I had a lot of things happen, both in my personal life, emotionally. I got stuff happened to my car, stuff at work, stuff with my computer and all that good stuff. So I had a lot of things going on this past weekend. That's why if you guys pretty much check my channel, you'll see just uploads how I usually do every now and then, where I'll screen grab a stream from a predator poacher or predator catching channel, and I'll kind of edit it a little bit and just kind of re-upload it on my channel, just to give you either a summary of what happened or pretty much a stream where the poacher or the predator catcher erased their stream. Therefore, I had a backup in hand to help anybody else out who missed out on the streams, and I uploaded it to my channel. Guys, every time I do that, just letting you know ahead of time, I let them know way in advance, and most of them already know that whenever I record those streams, I have their permission to do so. So that's something that I do every now and then. I don't like to make it the main thing in my channel because that's not the goal. But every now and then I do, pretty much, it depends on what happens that day, I guess. And if I'm even able to record their streams to begin with. Sometimes I'm not able to because they start extremely early at night or really late, or so it all depends. Rebecca, I have heard from some. I actually talked to her earlier today. She's okay. She came back. I mean, I want to let her talk about that, but she's okay in regards to the whole COVID situation. She's good. She's at her home. She's with her hubby. So everything's good in that aspect. She's good. But obviously, if you guys want to show her some love on here, go right ahead. I'll actually encourage that, if anything. But yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing fine. But yeah, so that's part of the reason why I wasn't doing any streams this last weekend. I had just a lot of stuff going on, guys. I was kind of like just emotionally not stable to like be on here. And also, you know, just I had a lot of errands that I was trying to run. And technically I could have done it, you know, I could have gotten on here, but it would have been like one of those like streams where it's like absolutely like no essence, like no topic at all. It'd just be like me either, you know, just pretty much sitting down and trying to hear you guys out or whatever. And that wouldn't have been good. You know, I would have wanted some substance to the stream, in general, whatever that would have been. Because you guys know, I mean, I've already done different things on these streams, whether it be like drawing while I answer you guys' questions. NJ, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was just explaining why I wasn't on a stream this past weekend. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but basically, summarized, I had a lot of stuff going on this past weekend, and I wasn't stable emotionally to like be on here. That name always it's so hard to pronounce, man. Esquetzalo. Thank you for stopping by, man. But yeah, today like I'm a lot better. Also, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was this close of like getting on here, but I was emotionally prepared. But then I got back early from work, and I had to deal with like stuff in my car or whatever. And I worked out when I got home. And I guess mixing like large amounts of food plus like the pre-workout supplement and like, you know, the pre-workout protein shake and then like a quick workout, like a really pretty much a cardio based workout didn't mix as well as I intended it to, and I just felt really nauseous after the whole workout thing. So I was just not gonna get on. Scared that something might happen while I was on stream, like throw up or something. So, you know, I didn't get on. Thank you very much, Rebecca. I appreciate that. But yeah, that was this past weekend. Today I'm a lot better. I'm ready to be on here. I'm ready to talk to all of you because everybody on here, whether you know you putting out content on pretty much out there on your own channel, or you just following this channel or channels that are connected or linked to somehow, some way, shape, or form to this one. Every single one of you is extremely important. All right. Why? Whether you're a content creator or a content watcher or sharer, I mean, those things are really important altogether in itself in YouTube. So I want to just take a moment to thank again every single one of you. If you're subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for giving this channel a chance. Thank you for sticking by thick and thin. We're almost at the 1,000 mark, and when that happens, I got a big surprise for every single one of you. And yeah, guys, for those of you who aren't subscribed and are watching this, I highly recommend this channel because here's the thing. So, like I was trying to explain earlier, when I started this channel, well, when I rebooted this channel and started making, hey, appreciate that, NJ, appreciate that. Yeah, I feel a lot better today. So, I mean, that's all that matters, right? I appreciate those words, man. When I rebooted this channel, $1 million. Listen, man, at some point, if God willing, I get to a spot where I can do that, I would definitely, because I'm a giver. Like I love giving back to people, whether it be attention, time, my ear, you know, whatever it is, I love giving back. So we'll see about that. Like if God places me in the position to where I can actually give away $1 million and not be hurt, You know what I'm saying? I would do it. So, you know, you could record me, you could like take my word for it, you could like record this stream, be like, aha, I got evidence. He promised us once he would get somewhere, he would, you know, give out $1 million. So you can record me if you want. I mean, you have my word, I would do something like that. Yeah, I know, man. Me too. I remember that too. 100. I remember I celebrated every 100 subscribers in between. Well, no. When I got to the 100 mark, I also celebrated 150 subscribers. But because the subscriber count got raised so much so quickly, you know, I was not able to celebrate every single one of those like wins, you know, like the 200 mark, the 250 mark. It just all happened so fast and I wasn't expecting it. So I kind of like didn't do all that because it's too much, you know? Yeah, Zeke, man. So like I said, you know, if you want to record me and hold me to it, you know, to whenever I'm at that point where I can actually give away $1 million to you guys without being affected, you know, hold me to it. but what I was trying to say, because I enjoy talking with you guys so much that sometimes I get off track from what I'm trying to say. But when I rebooted this channel and pretty much recategorized what I upload to my channel and what I share on my channel, you know, I got a lot of positive results and positive feedback, and you know, it kind of, I don't want to say it's messed up because okay, so when I first started the channel altogether, when I first started, like more than a year ago, because this channel has been up for over a year. Okay, this channel was a backup channel because I already had 3 other channels before this one. So this one, initially, it was supposed to be about me giving advice as a TSA officer. Like if you go back to the very first video on this channel, that's what you're gonna find. It's like me making like a training video. If any of you have seen SpongeBob and seen the Krusty Krab training video, it's something like that, but for like passengers at the airport. You know, I try to give it like a lot of humor. I did this really like messed up like voice, you know, like if you're going down to the checkpoint, you know, like I kind of like just I wanted to do something like funny but helpful at the same time. And you know, from that I stopped because something happened in my life and I stopped making videos for a while. Then when I came back on, I was like, all right, yeah, exactly. There is a live that I did talking about that. But when I came back the second time, I was like, you know what? Let me try to do something that I can pretty much do on a daily basis and will help me out and help somebody else out at the same time. That's when I started doing like art content. And pretty much it was going to be like the journey of like how I hadn't drawn like in years, and I was going to start drawing again, and how the process would be like for me starting from scratch again, and pretty much how much I would improve over time, pretty much doing what do you call it, time lapse drawings on YouTube. So that's like another thing you're gonna see on my channel, you know. And then from there I was like, you know, like I can't be doing that every single day. Like I could, but it's like too much to be doing it every day. And that's another thing. I was trying to put out a video every single day, guys. Every single day. And I did it for over 200 and something days in a row. Like, I don't want to say I hold the record because I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who's still going on releasing a video a day without stopping in between. But for a new YouTuber, like I think I did pretty good as far as consistency goes. Like I actually, you know, I held myself accountable to it. Like no matter what it was, I was gonna put out a video a day, and you know, it kind of like helped me and hurt me at the same time because you know, it helped me in the sense that I was being productive on a daily basis, but it was hurting me because sometimes because my mindset was to just put out a video a day, no matter what it was. It would kind of sometimes lead to pumping out, like, I don't want to say meaningless content, but it wasn't quality. It wasn't grade A quality content. You know what I mean? So, from there, I was like, dang, like, what else can I do to where it's good content, but I'm able to do it on a consistent basis? Then, that's when I started doing like gaming videos on the mobile app. I started throwing everything I could from every single angle that I was able to, because I was also trying to explore my options. You know what I mean? And it's been a long journey. And to see that we're at 700 subs right now, it's just, to me personally, it's amazing. It's beautiful, because I remember very clearly that I had set goals for myself, and I said, I'm going to try to reach 1,000 subs in a year. And, I'm trying really hard not to cry, because I'm not trying to get you guys to like feel sorry for me. That's not the point of this video. But it is very emotional, because I'm telling you, there was days where like I had a strong headache, and I would put myself in the position of like forcing myself to like draw something and like put it out there, or whatever it was. Like, I was not, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like 100% to make a video, yet I would push myself to do it because I had a goal in mind. And I still have that same goal in mind. Like, if we can reach that 1,000 mark before this year ends, heck, yeah, I'm gonna go crazy here. But call me weird and crazy, but if we can reach that 1,000 mark before my birthday, August 30th of this year, I'm gonna do something so freaking spectacular for you guys. I mean, I promise you, if we get to that 1,000 subscriber mark before or on my birthday, August 30th of this year, I'm gonna do something big for you guys. Like, I can't say what, but I promise you, if we get there either before or on my birthday, I'm gonna have something so memorable for you guys. It's gonna be crazy. You got it. Social blade page. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I check. I mean, I haven't checked Social Blade, but I'll check that out, because I hadn't heard about that. Zeke, man, you have more faith and are more optimistic than I am. Give me 1 second, guys. Please don't go anywhere. I promise. This will be real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, guys. that was my queen. That was my queen. That's the nickname I have for her. That's my girlfriend. And she was just letting me know she was gonna run a little late, but that's fine, because that gives me more time with you guys, because I spent already way too much time with her as it is. That was a joke. There's never too much time you can spend with your girlfriend or your wife or whatever you have. But I didn't lie the first time. This is good, because I get more time with you guys. But anyways, yeah, $2 million, man. That's reaching, but I do respect the faith there. I do respect the hustle and the optimism. But yeah, man, it's been a long road, man. Like, I have tried. I don't want to say everything in the book, because there's no actual guide, for this YouTube thing. Everybody has their unique journey, and everybody has their own path to find on YouTube. But the funny thing is, though, how She doesn't watch my stream, so I'm safe. Unless someone leaks this information, I'm good. And she knows that I'm kidding about that. I mean, I always tell her and let her know, like, hey, let's do something tomorrow. Let's do something, because it's never too much time you can spend with your spouse or your partner or your whatever you have, wife, etc. But yeah, guys, like, it's funny how this YouTube thing has been, it's strange because, okay, like I said, I went from starting this channel from a TSA advice perspective or angle or strategy. From that, I went to drawing. From that, I went to mobile app games, recording them and sharing them. From that, I went to freaking doing reviews. From that, and not to say that I did one after another, like in that order, but they were all mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like one day I would do a review, another day I would do a movie review or commentary, or product review for like arts and crafts or whatever. And it's funny because, long story short, not to make this like an hour long stream because that's not the goal here, but long story short, it kind of ended up being something that I had previously like thought about for a long time before I started this channel. And it was, I do enjoy talking to people. I do enjoy, when I was in college, I know I said this before, but just like a recap, when I was in college the first time around, I initially wanted to go for like, there's not an actual thing for this, but communications, like radio personality type thing. Because I did want to be like a radio host at some point in my life. I was told I have a very soothing voice. It's a deep voice or whatever and whatever. And, I didn't go for it because I saw the amount of competition there was at the time. And I don't want to say I was scared, but it was somewhat just intimidating to be surrounded by so much more competition. And I was like, I'm gonna do something else. So I never went through with it, and I never gave it a shot on here at that point in my time. And it was something that was always in the back of my head, like maybe someday I might try the whole like radio hosting or podcast thing. That seems like fun, and I could see myself doing that on a daily basis, no problem. Because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with you guys. I enjoy talking about topics. I enjoy sharing my opinion and hearing everybody else's opinion. If you guys have noticed, okay, and no one can say any different, regardless of my opinions on certain people, whether it be with the predator poachers type content or whatever, even though I might have my own opinion on things or my own perspective on things, I do still allow, that other person or that other people pretty much like express themselves and hear them out, because I do try to give everybody an opportunity to either clear their name or just pretty much clear the air or just explain something. It doesn't matter what I think at the end of the day if I don't hear somebody else out and hear their point of view. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Plaskin. Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Cam. I keep tracking the last lots of things and noticed that your reporting on predator catching movie gave a rapid surge like growth, in which fair and balanced coverage will increase rapid growth. See, and that's the thing. Like, okay, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's kind of scary because, now a lot of people, and I don't blame them. Once again, I don't blame them. A lot of people look to my channel as a backup predator poacher type channel, or a community for predator poacher fans and whatnot. And I'm okay with that because I'm a fan myself. And I'm telling you, every day I watch so many catches, whether it be Pop Squad, whether it be Central Florida, whether it be, Rami, whether it be predator poachers, whether it be just, there's so many of them already that I just lose track. And yeah, we do need mediators. You're that third party that doesn't judge either way. Yeah, and I really do try to stay neutral, man. And sometimes it's hard because, and I said it on the interview that I had with Polo a while back ago. It's hard to be neutral and not be so exclusive or openly exclusive towards like one person in particular, because the problem is that it's kind of like how I explained on the stream. When you go to your first basketball game, if you've never gone to a basketball game before that, and you go to that game and you're watching everybody play, but there's that one player who might not be the greatest player of all times, but that very night displays an incredible game and he outplays every other player on that court that night. And remember, this is your first time at a basketball game. You're so starstruck of how amazing that player is playing the game, that you just captivated right away. And psychologically, it's like, dang, he's got to be the greatest player of all times. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not true. Maybe, that was just a lucky night. I don't say lucky night. Maybe that was a very fortunate night for that basketball player. But in your eyes, in your mind, in that night, he's the greatest because he had the best game that night, and you hadn't seen anybody else have a game like that. So now you're like pretty much starstruck, if you will. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like summarized version of what happened with me and like Ronnie. Like, I had seen a few videos here and there before him, but I didn't see things being handled so as well as when I saw some of his first videos, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's like really good." You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what I, pretty much give to, or the reason that I give to why I'm like that with him in particular. But yeah, that's just my perspective on that. Everybody has their favorites, and I don't hate his right. Yeah, that's what it was. Exactly. It's ex Quetzalo. That's exactly what happened, man. I saw him at, I guess, his peak or his best, and it was just good timing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that timing where I saw him do one of his best catches he ever did at that point in time. And I was like immediately like hooked, Now then, from there to me being a fanboy is two completely different things, bro. Because let me explain. When you're a fanboy, okay, and like a diehard fanboy, and you're like a loyal supporter, you'll give this person like money, you'll give this person like a lot of your attention. You're constantly like in their chats, like writing and interacting with this person and so on and so forth. If you guys have noticed, while I do every now and then record the streams that I'm able to record, I'm not like on my phone, like waiting and hoping for him to like stream to like, okay, finally, and like record it to upload it. That's not how it goes. It's just like, I woke up, if he's streaming, I'm like awake and I'm able to, all right, let me just like record and see what he's talking about and share with whoever missed it. That's it. And not that it would be terrible to give him money, because as with any other of the predator poachers or whatever, this is kind of like a part-time job for them, or sometimes for some of them a full-time job and career. It wouldn't be wrong if I did support them financially, but that's just not how I go. I think I remember giving Rami like $5 on a super chat one time, and it was just to get like a point across, only because I know it's like a lot of people like talking, like a lot, like hundreds of people talking. So I wanted to get like a point across that I felt was very important. And I think that's it. That's like the only time I think I remember like supporting him financially in that aspect. And But yeah, not once again, not that it would be terrible if I did that more often, because he deserves the financial help or support just like they all do. They're out there instead of us, regardless of how you want to see this person, whether you like him or his personality or not. He's still doing something that we're proud of and happy about, and they're out there for us. So it's like, okay, so you like what they do, you respect what they do, and you support what they do, but you don't like this person. So therefore, it's like the most terrible thing in the world to support them financially, because it's like weird. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, Rebecca, go ahead. Rebecca, go ahead. Yeah, say what you got to say. This is an open channel. I can't stop and would never stop anybody unless it gets to a point where it's like a cuss spree or they cussing left and right. That's something I try not to tolerate that much. Just because I don't like swearing on my channel. Not that I would like completely ban for life from my channel, but I do my best to try to have a clean chat on my channel, just in case later on, someone wants to watch it and they're not used to a lot of cussing or whatever. I try to keep it clean. Other than that, I'm open to hearing and listening or reading any opinions that you guys might have. So go right ahead, Rebecca. I don't know if you're typing like a book here or what. I mean, would it let me know if you're gonna type it or if you're typing it? I feel the way. Okay, so wait, are you gonna type your reasoning about that, or you want to say it? Either way is fine with me. I don't mind. However you want to do it. Let's get started. Here we go. Yeah, that's the way I heard it in my head. Like, here we go. For those of you who are tuning in, that was me probably see my radio host or radio personality voice right there. For those of you tuning in, we're allowing Rebecca Wagner to explain her sentiments towards Alex. All right, so she says, I don't hate Alex, but I feel that when he makes jokes about disabilities or things like that, he loses the moral high ground. All right, so I see what you're saying. And I'm going to let you, Rebecca, of course, if you have anything more to say, I'm going to give you space, like a few more seconds to write whatever else you want to say, because I have a feeling that's not the only thing. So I'm gonna give you a few little bit more time to express yourself. Oh, so wait, so the voice that I did earlier wasn't good? Like at this point in time, Rebecca Wagner will express her sentiments towards Alex Rosen. That wasn't good. I shouldn't. I mean, I'm not saying that's the voice I would use per se, but I try to go for that, like that very nighttime. I don't know, I forget the word, but for that darker tone, kind of like rugged, I guess Western type sound. I don't know. Sometimes it just comes out that way. And it's funny because how like when you wake up and your voice is like deeper tones. Oh man, you guys would not be able to handle that. That'd be, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's pretty dang good. It's almost like Morgan Freeman good, it's up there. So Rebecca says he loses credibility, in my opinion, and I don't think it is necessary, and it's unprofessional. Rami has a way of handling catches without stooping so low. Who wants to be a millionaire music? I forgot how that music went, but I have to go back now and hear it because I know like when it's like they lower the lights and dun, it's kind of like time to like final answer type of thing. That's I like that part. Anyways, Rebecca, you are correct. And that's one of the reasons why I also kind of like stuck around more for Rami's content because of I don't like using this word, but it's the only word that I can use right now that would help you guys understand professionalism. But it's really like the way he keeps his composure and he keeps himself together. And yeah, that would be the word, maturity level. But I gotta say, guys, I'll say this. I'll continue to say that I do enjoy Rami's content a little more than Alex, but I do have to say that Alex has matured a lot. I've seen some catches that he has done with CC Unit, and he has done really good work with him, like alongside Ghost. And I said on the stream, I was like, yo, like even Alex was looking good out there. You know what I mean? Like he looks a lot more mature. He looks a lot more serious. And the aspect of like how he's handling and talking throughout the whole catch. Jokes were very minimal and were like very subtle. They're like, pretty much like sprinkled in there here and there. And the jokes weren't even like in bad taste. It was just him trying to like lighten the mood, if you will. Alex says we follow Rami blindly, and that is not true. That's all I want to say. It's intense. Would go well with your radio host voice. Okay, yeah, I did see that. Matter of fact, I think in one of the last catches that they did together, or maybe a random stream. I can't remember right now, but I think it was either a Ghost or somebody else was like, oh, I think he started like a thing. Maybe it was Polo. He was like, oh, I think he started like a new thing of like, farting on predators. It's like a thing now. Like now it's like they're expecting it or they're like wanting you to do it because it's like a thing. It's becoming a thing. So, but other than that, guys, I mean, I'm not gonna go looking for reasons to be, upset with him. He still does what he does, and I still respect him for that. And he's matured a lot. So I mean, there's nothing negative I can say about him right now, because in my eyes, he has matured a lot compared to the things that I've seen in the past. So he's learned. I think he's learned his lesson. I think he's trying to do things in a better way. But that's just what I see. I mean, I could, as always, guys, I could be wrong. But you're hearing it from my mouth. I'm saying, like, I've seen positive changes in the way he's been doing his catches, whether it be as he is featuring on a catch or vice versa. I've seen him grow up and mature and all that stuff. So hopefully he keeps maturing and gets more serious with his catches. And like I said one time, he's a big dude. His body is some would say intimidating or somewhat intimidating because he's really tall and all that stuff. He's got like a football player's body. So if he were to go about things a certain way, I'm pretty sure he could use that to his advantage when he's confronting these predators and all that stuff. So I only hope the best for him. I only hope that he succeeds and does better than what he's doing. Yeah, I understand, bro. I understand. And that's the thing. Like, that's why you can't put your faith in one person alone. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of like give everybody like support here and there because they're all on the same boat. They're on their way to like catch predators, whether they have differences or whatever, or they are a certain way as individuals. They're all doing the same good mission. When Alex sees me in his stream, he keeps asking me to phone in, but it would just be a bitch fest. I am not interested. And you know, here's the thing. I think I subscribed to Alex pretty much after the interview where he went on here with Polo and the name escapes me. Cam Robinson. He was on here, I think last week or the week before. And Plaskin says, I support everyone but Alex. Sorry. and that's the thing, man. Like no one can force you to follow or support anybody. You gotta feel it in your gut and bones. You know what I'm saying? Like it's your choice. It's everybody's choice whether they want to follow someone or not. You know what I mean? I try to, you know, give everybody a chance. And if what they're doing is something that I support, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'll support them. Obviously, it depends on how they go about it. That's why in the beginning, I wasn't subscribed to Alex on Predator Poachers. But because of what I've seen lately with him working with CC Unit and all that, I subscribed to the channel. I'm not constantly like looking to see like his streams or whatever. I'm gonna have to, only because, you know, sometimes he brings up good points and good topics, and it's good to be informed, you know, from all different sides of the room. So, you know, I'll try to keep an eye out for that, for streams and whatnot. And that's another evidence you have right there, guys. Like, you know, at the time of me letting Alex on here for the stream, you know, I could have said no. I could have just like pretty much ignored his request of being on the live. But what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd say, go right ahead. You know, say your piece, say your part, express yourself. You know, because that's how I am. Like I really do try to give everybody an opportunity to express themselves and share their, yeah. You know what I mean? Of sorts of, hey, I appreciate that, man. And you know, along with that, someone brought up a good point a few days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. They left a comment on one of the YouTube videos, and they were talking about, let's see, can I have it on here? Amani Kildea. I'm like, the real news. Because every other news out there is fake news. Just remember that, okay? You heard it on here first. Every other news you hear out there is fake news. This is the only real, genuine news, okay? So if you want the real stuff, you want the real deal, the cream of the crop, all right? You got to come down here to your boy JDQ YouTube channel, all right? Just to get the real skinny. Nah, but that's just me joking around. But, you know, someone mentioned the whole Amani Kildea situation, and I was unaware of this. So, you know, sometimes I'm not following up on a lot of these like news articles or things that happen within like the Predator Poacher community. I try to, like I really do, but sometimes I have like really bad like days, like this past weekend, where I just really didn't want to do anything and just kind of like disconnected to a certain degree. But you know, yeah. Cass, what's going on, Cass? Welcome to the stream. Man, yo, every time, I swear, like, I mean, I don't like swearing. I'm sorry, Lord. But every time I try to make this like into like a half-hour thing, and we're almost already at the 1 hour mark, guys. And I'm sorry about that. I promise you, that's not my intention. Okay? If I'm on here for a long time, like right now, is because the conversation has been really good. There's been a lot of interaction between you guys and myself. And that's the only reason. Because the only way I would keep it in half hour or less is if like I was like not reading any comments at all and was just saying my piece and be like, all right, I'm out, guys. But you know, I read almost everything you guys write on here. I won't say everything. Everything you guys write on here, I keep track of it. I read it. And you know, I try my best to interact. And that is the reason I was not quick to time out people. I was out of my depth that night, but it won't happen again. Oh yes, who was the guy that died after catching a police officer? Apparently him. Yeah, like, and they try to make it seem like he hung himself, but I think they hung him. I haven't read the whole thing yet because I just got into it like a few minutes before the stream, but it was something along those lines. Alex Rosen quotes. Oh, Robinson quotes Alex Rosen. If you send me $10 right now, I swear to God, I would call him and wow, that's messed up. I hadn't seen that. I haven't seen that, so I can. Those are things that he still has to work on. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't have anything to say to that. It's messed up. He shouldn't do that, but he's still trying to mature. So I'll keep giving him a chance. Yeah, the one in Jersey. Yes. But yeah, those kind of stories, guys. That's what I would like to like talk about when I do these streams. Something that happened on the news related to like predator catching or pedophilia catching and all that. Because even though this channel isn't solely and exclusively dedicated to predator catching content, it is a big component of that. I want to say half of the channel right now is dedicated to predator poacher or predator catching content. So yeah, they ruled it. That's what it was. They did. So they did rule it a suicide. Yeah, definitely. What up, Alan? What's going on, Mr. Humphrey? Yeah. So you know what? I'm gonna give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to make sure those unlocked, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I was just making sure the door was open for when my girlfriend got home. So, but yeah, so I would like, because half of the channel is related to like, who got me started here? Hey, Bill. Yeah, I think I do remember you mentioning that when you first came on the channel. I appreciate that, man. Hey, everybody, show Alan and Bill some love. All right. Thank you for those words. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was doing pretty terrible this past weekend. That's why I hadn't done a stream, and I already explained that in the beginning of the stream. But today I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm on here, and I'm on here primarily because I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank you for because you could be doing anything right now. You could literally be doing anything with your time right now, and I wouldn't blame you. You know what I mean? But you have decided and chosen to stop by to this stream, show some love, and pretty much support the channel. And I mean, yeah, catching Freds, yeah. And I'm like completely and entirely grateful for every single one of you. You know what I'm saying? When we get, like I said earlier, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I got something really big planned for you guys, and it's gonna be awesome. And it's gonna be something very memorable. It's something that I hope you guys treasure as much as I'm going to treasure it when I actually give it out. But yeah, one was like either the mayor's son or a cop or something. Yeah. Well, all right. So I was looking into it earlier, and this is from today. Okay. I'm just gonna try to like read through it real quick because I don't want to be here a long time. But I'll give like the summarize or the recap of everything from what I found. And this is something that I can't confirm, and I can't really say this is like legit, but it's news. So you're gonna have to do some research or homework after I talk about this. And by the way, this is from the Daily Record. Kind of like just Googled the information or whatever. And so real quick, Black Lives Matter Morristown will hold a candlelight vigil Thursday, and that means tomorrow, in honor of Amani Kildare, 20 years old, who was found dead in Lewis Morris Park in Morristown on June 28th. The event is being held to honor his memory and begin the healing process after his untimely death, reads the group's social media post. Kildare, a black man from Long Valley, was found hanging from a tree in the park, said the Morris County Prosecutor's Office. His death was determined to be a suicide by the Morris County Medical Examiner. There's a lot more after that, but if you guys want to, send your prayers and all that regarding that situation, by all means, send your love and support. Prayers to the family, prayers to his friends, any other loved one that they left behind through that tragedy. That's really messed up. I don't have the words to heal or anything like that. They have my support. The family has my support. Obviously, they have you guys' support. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I hope they find out what really happened. I really hope so too, because that's the thing, guys. We're left to just, for the most part, speculate and pretty much just, whatever they say on the news or the report or whatever. That's all right. Well, that's what they said. We weren't there to witness what exactly happened. So. It's a mess. Did you ask Alex or watch the video on this page regarding Josh being fed? It's a messed up situation. Poor guy, something is off. Okay, yeah. No, this channel, like I said a few minutes ago, it does act as a, I guess, support community for the predator poachers themselves. That's why I try my very best to, if someone has to clear the air and pretty much clear a situation up and explain, what happened or whatever, I try to let this be a platform for any of them to explain. And I think Alex did a good job when he went on here on the stream last time and pretty much gave the information and facts of how it went down and all that. So, it cleared things up for sure. Yes, Plaskin, I hope I'm saying that right. Plaskin, definitely. If you have more information to share, definitely share it on here. Everybody's going to thank you for that, especially me. Because once again, I try to kind of keep myself in the loop of these things. But I can't, I'm not perfect and I'll miss information here and there and I can't keep track of all that stuff. So if you have anything more to share, I'll appreciate it. Cass, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Those were some kind words and I really do try, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's because the way I was raised or whatever. But I like giving everybody an opportunity and a chance before completely condemning them, because one thing, it might be my opinion towards a person, but another thing is to completely shut them out, and that's not something I do, at least not right away or after one situation. I give the person multiple chances before I say and decide whether I'm gonna shut them out completely or let them in. And even when I shut them out completely, that's not even the real case, because even then I still give the person room to, whatever, express themselves or, stick around and say their piece. So, I really do try. I do my part to try to be a neutral ground here and not completely, entirely, blindly defend somebody or completely, indefinitely, blindly attack somebody. That's something that you'll never see me do. I won't ever attack someone blindly because I don't like the way they are or whatever. If ever I say something, it'd be constructive criticism, but I would never attack anybody, not verbally, not, that's just not the way I am. I try to give everybody a chance. But yeah, so around 5 p.m., okay, it's 4:54 right now. Around 5 p.m., I'm either going to end the stream or I'm going to ask Alex Workman, if he is still on here, if he wants to get on and explain his point of view, express himself, and say his piece. I'm allowing him to do so around 5 p.m. It's like 5 minutes to 5. So we were speculating on Discord about it, but there's not much actual info on it. Got it. That's something I have to try to be a part of myself. I have to try to be a part of the Discord. But I mean, right now, I don't have technically I have the means to do it, but it wouldn't be smart of me at this moment to be a part of that. Maybe like sometime in the future, when I'm more stable in that area, financially or whatever, I'll definitely look into being part of the Discord. But yeah. So Alex Workman, are you still on here? I can't hold on because sometimes it tells me who's on here, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I can't tell who's on here. Anyways, please explain to me what Discord is, but please whisper, I don't want anyone to know I am an idiot. I'm gonna let yeah, that's pretty much like how do I say this? It's just somewhere else to talk, like where the community itself can talk about topics, that hot topics that are being talked about within the community, whether it be separately on different channels or etc. altogether. Exactly. Thank you, Cass. Pretty much what I just said, but much shorter and much nicer. It's an app of a community of people you can talk to. Yes, that's exactly what that is. But yeah, so okay. I'm going to give Alex Workman until 5 p.m. to let me know if he is on here, if he wants to get on so he can say his piece and express himself, say his side of the story. If not, then I'll call it a day and I'll be back tomorrow. I got things lined up, guys. I have interviews with former and past predator victims, pedophilia victims and all that. I've got interviews lined up with like former and current law enforcement about this whole thing of predator catching and all that stuff, and other interviews with other predator catcher channels that you guys might not even be aware of, or maybe are aware of, but haven't given them the attention that they deserve. So keep an eye out for that as well. Let's see. I'm just probably okay. Hold on. Alex is here recording. He doesn't want to talk now because I said that besides betraying Rami, he recently betrayed Alex Rosen. I didn't say that. Let's make sure I didn't say that. Cam, I mean, I'm not pointing any fingers, but just making sure I'm not the one who said that, but I know what you mean because I think it was talked about on the past stream or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if he is recording it, it is what it is. I haven't said anything, that will hurt anybody or myself. So I don't mind people laughing at me. If they are laughing, they are happy. Alex did not betray Rami, Cam. Laughing with you. Let me call NJDQ to fill it. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Okay, hold on. Ugh. Dear God, I forgot how God's name. Okay, I think I'm not sure, but check the private message on here, Cam. I think I was able to send you the link to get on here. If not, just private message me, and I'll, you know what, here, I'll just put it on here. Okay, so guys, before anything explodes in the chat area, I understand, Cam, that you want to explain, and you're bringing information up. Yeah, I send it right now in the chat area. But let's try to keep the drama to a minimum, to none on the chat area. Because I see that Kaz is saying that Alex did not betray Rami. So, but yeah, the link to the stream, I put it. Check if you can click on it, because I put it here openly on the public area. Let me know if I have to. Oh, dang, it's cracked my back and neck. Be technical about it. He isn't a pedophile. He would be considered a hebephile. I gotta look that up now. I can kind of like see where that leads to, but it's still just the word itself is kind of funny. All right, so I did leave the link on the open public chat area. So Cam, let me know if you're able to click on it, or oh, it shows 17. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have you on here. All right, so all right, hello?
Yes, hello.
Dude.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I think it was I had the microphone connected and I had to disconnect it. But go ahead, Cam. Do your thing.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for letting me be back on real quick. But
Take your time,
I noticed
brother.
that I don't know what's a Hebrew file. You're talking because the girl's 17, but that's dealing with Josh, because she's saying that Josh, or the person named I Catch a Predator sometimes,
right,
is not a pedophile, saying that he's a Hebrewophile because the pedophile stuff that he's done was done to a 17-year-old girl.
Okay.
Which case that's not true, because if you listen to Alex, he stated that a few or last week that a parent contacted them and said that Josh / I Catch a Predator sometimes was filming little kids on 4th of July. You know, so oh yeah, I'll look that word up though. But so, and besides that, when Josh was Predator, was PP Diverville, when he was part of the Predator Poacher team,
Right.
he was talking to I think someone else mentioned on there, but I noticed also he was talking to 16-year-old girls. You know what I mean? So just because he got caught with a person that's 17 and was seen talking to someone 16, doesn't mean that he doesn't talk to anyone younger. You know what I mean? I think what you said, a pedophile attracted to children, a herbophile attracted to teenagers. To me, it's all the same, being that they're all considered by law kids. You know what I mean? When you're under 18, legally, in most states, you're considered to be a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the main thing is that you have a person that does this, sending underage girls online videos of himself playing with himself. But then he has a page where he catching them predators also. My thing is, you can't catch predators if you are a predator. You know what I mean? Yourself and everything. It seemed like you're just trying to have less competition or something, I guess. But that's kind of like send out a bad message and everything. You know what I mean? But like I said, I talked about that already. But I just wanted Cass to know, because I told her to come to this page. I just wanted Cass to know that even Polo called him a child predator,
right?
And then also Alex did. You know what I mean? Because you didn't believe me when it was on Southwest Texas page a couple of days ago, when you said that he was not a pedophile,
right,
Cass. And then I told you to check out this page because Alex did a video about it. He popped up on the video in regards to that. So, but another main thing, I guess, the reason why Alex Workman don't want to come on here is because I mentioned that he betrayed not only Rami, but he also betrayed Alex. And the way he portrayed Alex is Alex Workman basically he records strings all the time secretly and put them on his page. You know what I mean? But recently, during they have this little boxing weekend thing, there's a little when they have their July Bass branch.
Branch Bash.
Branch Bash. So they had a boxing thing on there. He didn't betray. Stop. Okay, Alex. I know you, Papa. I know you was watching secretly. But let me tell you how he betrayed you. You said stop putting words into my mouth. I didn't put no words in the mouth. You didn't let me speak about how he betrayed you. You know what I mean? So he said, because you said thank you, Cass. But let me tell you how he betrayed you. He betrayed you because he recorded So like I say, he's one of your moderators, and he recorded you. I mean, he records all your streams secret. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you know that. You know what I mean? So this is how he betrayed you. He betrayed you by putting up. You said that you're going to put the boxing events on your page for $1. You kept saying that. You know, everybody knows that he's a moderator, so he knows that. He knows that you're not going to put the boxing events up for a while. But what he does? He goes up and put the whole stream of the boxing on his page. You know what I mean? After you said, after you took down the live of the boxing, and then what you said was, if you want to see the boxing, it'll be available only on my page right now for $1, or in a couple of weeks. I'm going to download it on Predator Poacher page in a couple of weeks. We say right now, just go to my page, join my page for $1. You can see it.
Interesting.
Then you can see the boxing event. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But what does Alex do? Alex, he put the whole boxing event, the whole stream, an hour and a half or so stream on his page.
Mm-hmm.
After he knows that that Alex says it's going to be available exclusive on his website for $1.
Right.
So that's how he betrayed you, and I know that that you spoke to him about it, because some of the fact that he took it down after a couple of days, because I think I mentioned it on your page that oh yeah, he got up, and then another person mentioned it. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then since you're here, Alex, what you told me was about I Catch a Predator. You told me that he's a predator. You know what I mean? You know, you met that, and you unmodded him. You know what I mean? But then you also told me yesterday that you're going to block him, or day before yesterday, you're going to block him. You're going to block him for your page because you said something I got an obsession with.
Wasn't
you didn't block him.
We had on here? He said something like that too. I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure, but I think he said something similar when he went on the stream here on this channel last week.
Yeah. He said he gonna block him, but
okay.
As of the next day, every day since he going live, every day, Predator. I Catch a Predator sometimes on there. I love you, Alex. You're the best. You're number one. You know what I mean?
I see what you're
He
saying.
still hasn't blocked. He still hasn't blocked him from his page. He's still on there commenting. You know what I mean? My thing is, if you call a person a predator, why would you not block them from your page?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you call a person a predator, why are you not announce it to your fans? Because, like I said, not everybody on your page know that he does this. Only thing you said was, what you stated was the other day was, if anybody mentions his name again, just time him out. We are all your moderators like, oh, we already took care of it. Your idea of taking care of the situation is unmodding him, because he used to be the predator used to be your moderator. You know what I mean? The predator was a part of your branch, predator poacher Timberville. You know what I mean? You say he was a predator. You say he told you that he conversating with an underage girl about bestiality and stuff. You know what I mean? We discussed that. You say that that he admitted to sending her online videos of himself masturbating. You know what I mean? He admitted to having pictures, but the only thing that's unquestionable was whether he showed you the new pics of her. I mean, and that's the only thing that's questionable. I mean, whether the new pics of her topless pics were shown to you, because she came on your page after you said there was no topless pics. She came on your page and says, yes, he got topless pics of me. But for weeks you were saying there were never no topless pics. But then as soon as she came on your page, you went to Black Mirror pages. It was like, oh yeah, there were topless pics, but I didn't see them. But after weeks of saying there were no topless pics involved.
Right.
You know what I mean? So my thing is, you got an ex member of your PPP community that's sending jacking off online to little kids. And you also stated that a parent contacted you was about concern, saying that he was filming little kids on 4th of July.
Right.
But he's still a part of your community because you have not blocked him yet. You know what I mean? So my thing is, you know what I mean, just because you unmodded him, how is that taking care of the problem?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
When he's still on your page. He's still on your page comment just because he's your friend. My thing is, just like these other predators you catch, your only excuse is, oh, he got problems. Oh, he's a mental case. So that means that any other predators that you catch, can they use that same excuse? Can they say, oh, I got a mental problem. I got a mental, I haven't took my pills. You know what I mean? That's my thing. And a lot of people here are like Alex fans or Alex moderators. My concern is that all the predator poachers get discouraged with the drama. Yeah, I mean, Polo discouraged the drama. Polo left their bash early. See, Alex is saying that, oh yeah, Polo left. Polo left because he was already supposed to leave anyway. No, Polo left because your friend, this guy Cam obsesses over it. Rami, no.
Hey guys.
Polo left because
Cam Robinson here. How's it going, everybody? What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? Okay, yeah. Alex, is it true or not that someone paid you $1 to say the N-word? And you said, no, you said, give me $10 and I'll pay you and I'll say the N-word, but you end up doing it for $1.
Freedom is free. Cam Robinson.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I like to nitpick instead of, Mom, I'm on a stream right now. Fuck off. Oh, sorry, guys. My mom is so annoying. Thought she was working right now. Hey, guys. How is it? Cam Robinson here. Like, my thing is, you didn't do this 100% perfect, so therefore you're like a piece of shit. So everybody here, go fuck yourself. Cam Robinson.
All right, but my thing is, why do you allow a predator to be in your page?
Well, the thing is, Well, yeah, it's your fault if you find out after the fact that he's a predator. That even though you kicked him, I'm still gonna give shit for it. Like months later.
Hey, Alex.
So you allow him on your page because you found out too late. So he's still on your page.
Listen, this is why my name's Cam Robinson, and this is why everybody should listen to me. Okay, I'm an ancestor. Jackie Robinson was actually my ancestor, and he was like the first black baseball player, and I'm actually the first black mathlete and stuff. I was like on my high school math team captain too, and everything. Give me some props.
No, I ain't bringing Polo into no drama. It's just that Polo left the bash early because Alex's friend hit him with a forearm and busted his nose. You know what I mean? And then Polo said he did it on purpose. Polo think he did it on purpose, but everybody else said Alex said no, he didn't do it on purpose. So basically, Polo left the bash early, all because Alex's friend busted his nose with a forearm. That's the only part I was saying.
My name's Cam Robinson, and I always say we should just focus on catching creeps and not do drama. But then I'm going to bring up the petty shit that has nothing to do with catching creeps.
No, the catching creep is sometimes Josh. My thing is, like you said, you allow Josh to still be on your page.
No. Your thing is probably 10 inches long because you're black and blacks have big dicks. And my thing is only
okay. Hold on, Alex. Hold on. Let's try to keep.
No. Let them shoot his own self in the butt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's try to keep it
actually, Flaccid, my thing is only 3 inches. Yeah.
Alex, let's try to stay to the topic.
No. I'm gonna go call this guy in this storage unit that everybody knows is weird, predator every day. I like to project all my insecurities onto some random guy in a storage unit.
Ain't no insecurities here. You said Cam just get off starting trouble. How's me pointing out that y'all allowing a predator to freely talk on y'all stream starting trouble? That's the main thing. If this is supposed to be about catching predators, it appears that you don't want to bust him out because he's your friend. So it's okay for your friends to be a predator, but you want to bust out everybody else.
Yeah. Yes. Precisely. Even though Alex blocked him and doesn't follow him, and
how you blocked him? He was talking in your stream yesterday.
Doesn't talk to him anymore, and had Ohio hide him from his channel. Yeah, I'm going to say he's a
you said you blocked him
predator
like 2 weeks ago, but then you said you talked to him about what happened on 4th of July. That was basically last week.
Because along with the block button, there's also an unblock button that you can use to talk to somebody again if you have more questions. So yes, it's possible to block somebody then unblock them when something new comes up. Yes. So
I don't know, like I don't mind. He could bag about stuttering. That's something that what I mean.
Right.
I'm not an emotional character.
Yeah. No.
Bag about everything. I'll bag my own stuttering.
Right.
I mean,
my dad was like,
if I want to get petty, with you, we'll get petty about. Right. I can make a thing about me. If I want to get petty, I can make a video with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You be moving uncontrollably, all kind of stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Cam Robinson's dad was actually a DJ in the '90s, so he's like, wiki. So I get the stutter from his like little disc track, like yeah. I was actually the lead singer in the Beastie Boys song Intergalactic. Yeah, that was me and stuff. So yeah.
But back to this.
Right.
What you stated was that he never had any nude pics. You know what I mean? But then once the girl popped on your page and said he had nude pics of her, then why'd you come around and say, oh yeah, he had nudes, but then I didn't see him. See, the problem is the one reason that you covering Josh is because Josh showed you them nude pics. You know what I mean? That's
No,
one thing.
no.
He showed you all the snaps because you were showing the snaps.
No,
You know what I mean?
no,
So
not true.
why would he show you every single snap
No.
except the nudes without the nudes? That don't make no sense.
Maybe because he doesn't want to get me in trouble. I just said they were both nude to each other because that's what they both.
That he had them saved on his phone.
And what I
he
saw
told you
was
he told you that he was jacking off to a little girl.
Confirming it's her. I didn't see any nudes. I can say that they were both nude because they both said to me on the phone that they were doing stuff like with each other over the phone. But that doesn't mean I saw any of it. But then again, you find a way to twist words besides you stuttering. So
I keep it real. That's the problem. I keep it real. Just like
yes,
like
we know everybody that uses an alias online keeps it very real, 100% real.
Okay. What about when you actually?
I think you're cutting off.
Told you, we can't be having. You told Polo that you unmodded him. The day that you really unmodded him, you said Polo. You told Polo that you unmodded him. And I was on the stream talking about, you said, he got unmodded. You said, yeah. You said, Josh, I catch person sometimes, I unmodded him. But then, right when you said that, 30 seconds later, Josh pop up, hey, Alex, how you doing? And then Polo was like, what the fuck? And then you was like, oh, shit, how this happened? And then from there, you actually unmodded him. You know what I mean? I got a screenshot of that, too.
Well, see, the thing is, you can remove somebody as a mod and forget to press the save button, which is what happened in that case. But then I went and unmodded him.
No, like I said, you got every excuse in the book, but it's not working, buddy. You know what I mean?
No,
that's not working, buddy. How you gonna unmod somebody and say now you're gonna say you unmodded them, but you didn't press the save button?
Right.
Come on, man.
That's what happens because you X out their name and you just click off the page and without pressing the save button. But yeah, I get it. He really got unmodded maybe like less than 24 hours later. So I understand. I get it. I really do. You're right.
No, like you said you keep it real, but that right there proved to be a lie.
Yes. Everybody knows the person that keeps it real is the one that hides their face and goes under an alias. Those are typically the realest motherfuckers on the earth. We know that. We all know that.
Yeah. I mean, don't CC unit don't CC unit hide his face for a reason.
Oh, right. Absolutely. He's real as fuck, and yeah, and also the realest ones claim to catch pedos themselves, but clearly don't, and also make up things about what they've done, which they clearly don't. And
what our makeup thing is, I told you your address. How did I get your address to your spot, to your July badge? I told you what I'm gonna do before everything. I told you I'm gonna do. I said, look, I said I'm gonna do this. I did this. I said I'm gonna do that. I did this. So tell me what party am I about?
Oh,
I sent you your address to your July batch before anybody knew about it. I'm the one that put your address out there. So how did I get your address?
So you're bragging about doxing somebody?
No,
that's
very you want to put your apartment address out there too?
Yes, please dox me. That is very classy, and that just shows you're.
It was no point. You know what I mean? Like just like I got your telephone number.
But see, Cam,
how you see me expose your telephone number out there? You expose Black Meteor number. You expose Rami number. You expose all kind of people numbers. You know what I mean? I got your number because me and you communicate on the phone.
Go ahead.
You see me doing kid stuff out there, like putting your personal number out there, your personal address out there? No. You know what I mean? Like you said,
yes. Calling the cops is very professional, Cam. Yes.
Calling the cops to come to your house. The catch the predators. To come to your sting house. How's that not wrong? If everybody, if you sitting there harassing a deaf dude, and everybody telling you call the cops, see how stupid y'all look. Y'all came in screaming on the deaf dude. Dude is deaf. Y'all came in screaming trying to scare him. Y'all screaming at him for like about 2 minutes. Then he's like, "Hey, I can't hear y'all." It makes y'all look stupid. Y'all screaming to the top of y'all lungs. in somebody
Yes,
else's neighborhood.
Of course, not knowing somebody's death is the exact same thing as trying to get a house.
No, it's
You're
about
right.
it's about being disrespectful.
You're
Yeah,
yes.
y'all were not somebody's house.
You're right.
You
You're
not
right.
somebody's
Yes.
house.
Of course, the utmost respect is to be shown to 61-year-olds that want to jack off a 14-year-old. Absolutely, you're supposed to show them the utmost respect in the book. You're absolutely right, Cam. Even though you say you beat up predators,
I'm saying y'all be disrespectful.
Of course, Cam. Yes, you're right.
To the
You're
community,
right.
to the people around you, to neighbors. It's 2 o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and y'all screaming to the top of your lungs, and at an Airbnb house.
Yes, Cam. Even though there's fences separating the houses, the neighbors can clearly hear because they actually have very big ears.
The neighbors are upset. I had the neighbor's number. You know, I was talking to the Airbnb lady. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
of course.
She was like, you know what I mean? She had a complaint about y'all too. That's why you think she called y'all was complaining.
Of course.
And then you try to explain to her what you're doing. But
yes, Cam.
Angela,
that really
and you know what she asked me? She asked me like, "Hey, she's trying to figure out how to get you out of there." She asked me, "Hey, I think he lied on the application about his age." I like, no.
Yeah.
Because she said you look old as fuck. I'm sorry.
Yes.
She said you look super old.
Yes.
Now, I said no, he's actually 20. You know what I mean? I said he's actually 20.
Of course. As Cam Robinson, I like to entangle myself in things that have nothing to do with me and chase clout, and I get it. I want to be famous.
Ain't nobody to chase clout. I told you already.
That's what you're doing.
After I said I deleted your comments, I said get rid of the predator off your page, and we cool. I said get rid of Josh off your page, and we done. But no, you know what I mean? He's still on your page. He was on your page yesterday.
No, he's not. I mean?
Unless you blocked him yesterday, he was not on your page yesterday. Cause I could send everybody. I had a screenshot of that.
Well, the thing is, I'm not exactly looking at the chat, but he's unmodded, and
yeah, he been unmodded last week, but he was not. But he'd been talking to you on your page, on your live feeds every day since last week. I love you, Alex. You're my hero. You're my hero, Alex.
You understand that during these live streams, I'm on the phone call with a predator, and I'm not exactly looking at the chat. Right?
Man, you got every excuse in the world, G. You got every excuse in the world. You sound just like the predators that got every excuse. Well,
exactly.
Oh, why I didn't do this?
Every excuse, yes.
You got every excuse in the world.
Even though I told Ohio to hide Josh, which he did, then yeah, of course, I'm supposed to look at all the messages in the chat while I'm on the phone with a predator, concentrating on that. And you're right, Cam. You're absolutely right. You know what,
man?
You're an expert on
it was on the Boxing Day too. You was after Polo left. You got on the box. You got on the feed for like an hour, going to the store, and he was talking that day too. You know what I mean? Why you hiding that day?
Well,
you got like I said, you got every
Hey guys,
you know what? You're Special K. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm supposed to manage one person out of hundreds. You're absolutely right, dude.
I mean, it should be a top priority. If you call him a pedophile, which you did, you call him a pedophile a bunch of times. You send me a text yesterday, day before, actually yesterday, because it was past midnight. Oh yeah, he's a weirdo. Everybody know he's a weirdo. You know what I mean?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute both of you for a second. Okay, hold on. So, just because I have to say something, I'm going to be leaving in about 2 minutes. So I don't know if you guys want to go on another stream and like wrap this up over there, because it wasn't like the main intention for the stream, but it kind of led to this. So I'll let you guys talk for another minute and just let anything else out before I leave, and then you'll let the people on the chat know what you're gonna do after the stream over here. Okay?
It's all good. Like I said, my whole purpose was
Cam
get him to get rid of a pedophile off his channel. You know what I mean? And if you finally blocked him, you know what I mean?
Wait, but Cam, you said you were
okay,
the rogue
Cash.
mod.
Okay. I see you, Cash. You say I would personally ban Josh.
You said
problem solved. Okay, Cash. I listen. I hear you.
Rogue mod, Cam. Why don't you do it if you claim to be a moderator? Why don't you just go do it?
I hear you.
Why don't you just go do it?
I hear you. No, because if I block some, if I like I said, I could delete comments under
I
shadow.
just yeah,
But if
of
I block
course, of course.
somebody, it will show you who blocked somebody.
You have every excuse in the book, Cam.
You
Every
know what I mean?
excuse.
I ain't that
Every
dumb.
excuse in the book.
Okay, hold on.
Every.
All right, so sorry I had to mute you guys, but like I said, I'm about to leave right now. But for everybody who's in the chat area, thank you all. And I'm gonna unmute you, Cam, but it's just to kind of like also
No problem.
say my goodbyes to you as well. Yeah, so as you guys just saw, I have no problem with letting people on here to clear the air or do their best to explain the situations concerning this whole topic with the predator poachers and all that. The only thing is, I mean, obviously this stream wasn't intended for that, but obviously I allowed it because I'm not one to not let someone talk on these topics because they're very important to the community. But yeah, Cam, I'm gonna let you say your last piece to the guys in the chat, and that way we can end the stream and all that good stuff. So say what you got to say now. Last words, and then we will.
Like I said, my whole intention was basically to get people to know that Josh / I Catch a Predator sometimes is basically what I consider to be a pedophile person. You know what I mean? And it took me basically a month and a half or so to basically get Alex to basically unmod him and then basically block him, or I mean to mute him or so. You know, after he kept saying he did it. You know, so my main thing is I ain't chasing no clout. I don't care about this and that. All I care about the same thing that most people on here that watch these channels care about. That's like getting pedophiles out your community. So you want them out your community. You don't want them in your licensing community, in your chat communities too. You know what I mean? That's included. You know, so that's my main thing. So Cass said that she would personally ban them. You know what I mean? And I believe her. You know, because not just because I know he just muted, so it's all good.
All right, Cam. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate it, and I'm pretty sure some people on here, not everybody, but some people on here appreciate it as well. Yeah, man, thank you for stopping by as always. You're always welcome here, and everybody is always welcome here. So you have a good one. I'm gonna because I guess Alex wants to say something, but I'm gonna let you go, Cam. And I'm gonna take you off right now. Okay.
All right.
All right. So, Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead and say your last piece before I end the stream. I know you want to say something. Go right ahead, man.
For the record, I guess since he didn't take the bait, we actually tried to do sting operations on Josh. And if anybody wants to see that we've actually tried, hit up my Instagram, Predator Poachers V5. But, you know, since people like Cam like drama and all this extra shit and like to tell a half side of the story, he just wants to say, Alex must be protecting a pedophile because he commented something in his chat. There's no other explanation. But in reality, we've actually tried to do stings on him.
Okay,
and he hasn't taken the bait. Maybe it's because he's on high alert or something. And yeah, he's disowned. I don't talk to him. I haven't talked to him since fucking the July 4th incident. And Cam, I know along with the block button, there is an unblock button which you can actually press as well to talk to somebody again, which I did in that case to ask Josh about it. You know, so yeah, no, I don't.
You don't condone what was going on, is what you're saying,
dude. And I'm not his fucking friend, dude. As soon as he was talking to the 16-year-old on live, we instantly kicked him out of Predator Poachers. I mean, of course, we made a mistake by letting him in, but 100% perfect, or you're yourself a predator. Like, yeah, it was a mistake letting him in, but I mean, I don't know, nothing. Yeah, like nothing's ever good enough. Nothing's ever good enough for Cam because he's a troll. He doesn't care. He makes up these lies and shit. Like he takes credit for shit that he doesn't even do. Like, for example, the police came to the Sting house saying the deaf guy called us. Now I don't know how a deaf guy calls. I don't know what happened to call. Maybe he was faking. I have no clue. But anyway, they said the deaf guy called the cops, and they were mentioning his specific chats. And then Cam takes credit for just calling the cops over there. He's like fucking ISIS. Any freaking say like an industrial explosion happens or like a wire is put in the wrong way. An explosion happens. ISIS will take credit for it as long as it's in America. Cam's the same fucking way. Any police interaction, Cam takes credit for it. He's a fucking loser. That's all he is. And all he does is just threaten. He just threatens people. That's all he does. He just threatens people. Like, for example, whatever. He just lot of baseless threats that he does. Like, he wants to say, I have your family's address, as if my parents and my little brothers have anything to do with catching predators. But Cam thinks that shit like that's cool and whatnot. And it's really not. Like, really the people that want to say over and over again, oh, I'm about the mission. No, they're the main ones causing drama. They're the main ones that want it. But anyway,
well, just I want to pretty much like say and highlight what you said earlier, how you are trying to do your part and perform the sting operation on Josh, right? So that lets everybody in the community know that you're doing your part. It's if he takes the bait, great, awesome. If he doesn't, that's not your fault. At least you're putting in the work. You're doing your part to do right by the community and by the movement and by the mission itself. So
well, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to make a whole quote unquote exposed video on he said, she said. You know what I mean?
right.
Even though, like, I think they're both crazy. I already talked about it in the live stream. I'm not making a 1-minute video like, oh, this happened. Like, just no, I'm not doing that. And by the way, about the thing, they both told me on the phone they were exposed nude to each other. That doesn't mean I saw it. That just means they both told me that, and that's why I said they were. Like, I don't, of course, Cam likes to twist words that come out of his mouth and others. So how it is. But I mean, it's just honestly, like, I don't mean to sound so cliche here, but it's just fake news. You know what I mean? Like, and I already mentioned before anything that they were both new to each other, and like, if Josh sent me a snap of her, not a nude snap, but a snap confirming it's her, like, I just need to like proof that any of it happened, because I'm trying to figure out, because at one time both of them were big parts. So am I going to see some borderline inappropriate shit if I'm trying to get evidence for shit that happened? Then I am. Like, big fucking deal. You know what I mean? I'm not saving it. It's just, okay, this is her, or okay, that's him. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, but of course,
that's understandable.
Right. But whatever. Anyway, bye.
Alex, man, thank you for stopping by, bro, and thank you for clearing the air. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everybody on here appreciate it as well. And I have Eric. Eric, you want to say something before I go, bro? Because I've already extended the stream a little longer than
I just want to say that Josh is a disgusting creep. He needs help. He needs psychological help.
Okay. I agree.
Friend Jose.
But
that's all I have to say.
Okay. So Eric, thank you for that. I think we would all agree with you. He does need help with Josh's character. But I'm gonna let you go. And I'm just gonna say my final goodbyes to everybody on here, because I was gonna say I was gonna stay doing this until 5. It's already 5:40. But I always say this in some of my streams. We got to try our best as a community within this field of content to keep all this drama to like a minimum, like 0. Plaskin, have a good one, bro. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Because all the drama ever does, I mean, drama does attract other type of like people, and more people get on board because a lot of people love drama and the drama side of things. But in reality, in the long run, the drama hurts the movement because of things like that happen, you know. And as a community, if we take the information, we read it, we acknowledge it, but then move past it, it'd be a lot better for everybody. Because okay, this happened, that's really messed up, that sucks. It got taken care of as best as to their abilities. Cool, let's move forward. Let's not keep bringing it up. Let's not drag it longer. You know what I mean? Eric, you got something more to say, bro?
I mean, we need to do this for self-awareness, protect the children.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Because I got nieces and nephews, and I love them. I don't hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
I am a good influencer because I will teach them the proper way and a positive life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Like the new day, the power of positivity.
Hey, Alex, man, come on, bro. You literally just got off, man. Anyways, Eric, thank you for your words, bro. I really do appreciate them. And thank you for
Uh-huh.
stopping by. I appreciate your presence here. Everybody on here, I'm about to leave right now. So if you can, and if you have not done so already, please before you go, make sure you hit this. You give this stream a thumbs up, a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, which I'm pretty sure you guys have because most of you I've seen that are subscribed. But if you haven't, go do so right now. There's a lot better content, more content coming soon this week. So keep an eye out for that. Also, like I said earlier, I'm going to have a few interviews lined up around this month and next month. So keep an eye out for that as well. Former predator victims and so on and so forth, law enforcement, former law enforcement. And we're going to have good conversations with them and their thoughts and pretty much, you know, their a personal opinion on things and professional opinion on things and all that good stuff. Um, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys go. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I think Cam's saying continue the debate on your page out. Okay, so you talking about predator poacher, Alex. I got you. So yeah, I guess the debate will continue on Alex's channel or page. I don't know. He has to be the one to confirm that. I'm not here to confirm it. But as far as this stream goes, this is the end of it. Thank you all for stopping by, showing love and support. I love every single one of you. And you guys have been great to me so far. I really do appreciate the support that you give this channel and the streams. It means a lot to me. And we're almost at 1,000. So when we get to 1,000, I got something big planned for you guys. So keep an eye out for that as well. All right. Please share the content on this channel with everybody else, your family members, your brother, your parents, your friends, coworkers. You know, just share it as much as you can, and we're all gonna get to the 1,000 mark together. And when that happens, it's gonna be some good stuff going on. So, hey, Bill, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, anyways, you guys have a good night. God bless every single one of you. Stay safe out there, and see you guys tomorrow. All right, peace out.
Later.
Later, Eric.
All right, see ya.